picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
That gets things running. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Ignori. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ignori. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And he's had a shot! Stefan on goal.
Such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. Bernardo Silva. Eder Militao tries to clear. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Silva, Ignori, Savinho, Bernardo Silva, Lewis, and here's Foden, Valverde, Belling, Eder Militao, Haaland. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. Belling. Vinicius Junior. It's good running with the ball. Chance to deliver. Stones attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. Aim forwards. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Haaland. Valverde. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Lewis. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alexander-Arnold played over towards the opposite flank. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That has been knocked clear. Gets it away. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham played with finesse. Ball swung in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Nori. Savinho. Played towards the other side. Foden. Took a good run down the right. Produces a cross. Courtois gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Ruben Dias. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Nori. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. Foden. Looking for a decent ball in. That's really well cleared. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Rodri. And here's Haaland! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Moved on forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ooh, delicate chip through. A bit too much weight on the pass. Bernardo Silva looks to the other side. Nori. Savinho. Tchouaméni does really well there, strong defending. Mbappe. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Haaland. Haaland shifted upfield. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Rodri, gently done. Savinho. Savinho, that's a delicate pass. Nice control. And it's played forward. Valverde. And it goes cross-field. That's a cute ball. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an actually looking ball, that. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, such a clever touch. Valverde. Savinho shifted upfield. Foden. And it's Lewis. Rodri. Lewis. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Tchouaméni. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Over to the left. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Guardiola. Played towards the other side. And here's Foden. Aimed in towards the centre. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. And here's Valverde. And that was very necessary. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And here's an Mbappe! Good try. That could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lewis. Stones gently done. It's gone for a throw-in. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Valverde, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Moved on forwards. Savinho going full tilt down the left. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Valverde. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Valverde. Valverde. Now he's got space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Savinho. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Nori. Savinho. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! Foden.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. Guardiola. Guardiola chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rudiger. He is onto it in a flash. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Savinho. Savinho goes on a charge down the left. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Played through for the wide man. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a throw-in. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's come loose. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Mbappe. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Hit into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Bellingham. Clearly not happy with that. Aim forwards. And here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Valverde forwards and with intent. Out to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Stones. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. He's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. And he's there to clear it. And here's Bernardo Silva. Showing good feet. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Calmly anticipates. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Ruben Diaz, and it's played forward. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Foden. Lewis. So who's he picking out? Foden. It's a good-looking delivery. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ignoring. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland laid out to the left flank. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Savinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Bernardo Silva, played over towards the opposite flank. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mbappe. Valverde. Chouameni, played out towards the right wing. And the pass is intercepted. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Foden. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Valverde looks to the other side. And it's Bellingham. That's very neat. Valverde chooses to go back. Played out to the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri, and he goes cross-field. Out to the left it goes. Chouameni. Rudiger, aim forwards. Haaland shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Lewis. Nice looking ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chouameni, laid out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Valverde tries to dink it through. And it's hoisted clear. Glory. Bernardo Silva.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, head over towards the opposite flank. And it's Valverde. The cross comes in. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Glory. Lewis. Glory. Rodri, gently done. Sabinho. We expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Foden. Bernardo Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Rodri. Lewis. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rudiger. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Bernardo Silva. Glory. Bernardo Silva. Glory. Rodri. Foden. That is lovely. It's going to go a long way. And here's Haaland. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Tchouaméni. Haaland. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Bernardo. Takes a shot. Oh, that's a waste.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Moved on forwards. Foden. Foden plays it in. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And it's played forward. Rodri. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tchouaméni. Driving on and making good progress. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Plenty to aim at here. Savinho, aim forwards. Rodri. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Played towards the other side. Bellingham. Great run on the overlap here. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No, that's too long. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Lewis. Nori. That's really well manoeuvred. Good take, and is he in? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Foden! It's anyone's ball now. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chouameni. Bellingham. Rodri. Sabinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. It's a loose ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the shot!
Well, that is rather wayward. Mbappe really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Foden. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out to the left it goes. And it's Valverde. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foden, gently done. Referee's given a throw. Sabinho. Ball's out once more. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Sabinho. That's tidy. Bernardo Silva climbs up big. And he's done it. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Valverde. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Nuri. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Played towards the other side. Oh, that's nice. Rodri. And here's Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold opts to play it back. Alexander-Arnold, and he's gone backward here. Foden. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Over to the left, played back in. Proves too strong. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Savinho, played over towards the opposite flank. Haaland. Valverde. Foden wins the duel this time. Stones. Lewis. Lewis shifted upfield. That's a throw. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And yes, it's there!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Eder Militao. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Savinho looks to the other side. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. Rodri. Savinho. Nouri. Plenty waiting in the middle. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Crossed into the box. Foden. Lewis. And here's Haaland. Foden. That is lovely. Lewis. Rodri. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Savinho. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Vinicius Junior, and it's Bellingham. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. And And here's Haaland. He's got away. And here's Foden. Foden. Now the cross. And the keeper has it. Haaland forwards and with intent. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Clears it away. Looks across and plays it in. Guardiola gets it away. And he goes cross-field. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Glory. Guardiola. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. Haaland gently done. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now who's going to be first to this? Lewis. That'll be a throw-in. Very nicely done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Could be danger here. And he won't reach that. Rodri. And here's Foden. Foden. Played into the middle. Goes for a shot! It's there! Into the lead once more. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Guardiola attempts a clearance. Crossed in again. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Valverde. Good chance here! Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Lewis. Ruben Dias, and he goes cross-field. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. Rudiger. Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Savinho. Nouri. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland. Savinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. He's in here! And he decides to cross it. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Savinho chooses to go cross-field. Succumbs to the pressure. Vinicius Junior did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rudiger. Howson played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger, aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Guardiola. Savinho. Valverde. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. Valverde. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Oh, they could be caught out here. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's played forward. Lewis. Stones forwards and with intent. Haaland cuts out the pass. Eder Militao. Valverde. Haaland. Chouameni, and it's Bellingham. Mbappe shoots! Cleared without complication. 5 minutes till the break. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Played out to the left flank. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, nice touch. And there's the shot! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. And here's Foden. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Valverde. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Valverde. And here's Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, the ball's come loose here. The most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior, played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Stones with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Savinho getting this one clear. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham. Foden. Haaland. Spread out to the left. And here's Haaland. He's having a shot! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Foden! And the ball's come loose here. Rodri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Lewis. Foden. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Time to deliver. Deftly away. Throwing. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Stones getting this one clear. Valverde! And another try! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Stones. Guardiola aim forwards. Glory. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Rodri. Glory. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. A good play on the left-hand side here. It is quite a run he's making here. He whips it across. Glory. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Glory. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Glory. He's cut it out, moved on forwards. Haaland. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Valverde chips it through. Oh, such a clever touch. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vinicius Junior proves too strong. Bernardo Silva. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Thinks one through. And that has been cleared. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Crossed into them, and the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nouri, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodri, and it's Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Rodri, played out to the left flank. Nouri. Now it's Savinho. Cross goes in there, brilliantly cut out. Vinicius Junior, Bellingham, and here's Mbappe! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Oh, too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Valverde. And it's Valverde. This might spell danger. Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Foden has created one goal already. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Savinho. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nouri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball is over the line. Vardiol. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Muscular approach does pay off here. Valverde. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Strong running down that left flank. Foden. Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri shifted upfield. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Bellingham chasing after it. Nori. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He slings it in. He can get that clear. Haaland has it back and can go again. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. Savinho. Bellingham is the guilty party there. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Aim forwards. That's a good run down the left. Nice control. It's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Bellingham. Haaland gently done. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham! Savinho. Guardiola. Nori. Bernardo Silva. Haaland moved on forwards. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Valverde. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Now gets his head on it! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Nori. Proves too strong. Bellingham, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's Vinicius Junior. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouameni. Bellingham. And it's played in, chance for a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Nouri, lobbed in behind. Haaland opts to play it back. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Haaland. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good play. Can he deliver? And it's Valverde. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Bernardo Silva. Nouri looks to the other side. Foden. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. He's found some space. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Foden is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Valverde. Decent progress down the left. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lewis. Foden. Nouri. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Foden. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Out towards the flank. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Play, and it is a goal kick. Rodri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva succumbs to the pressure. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he goes cross-field. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rodri can get it clear. There will be a throw-in. That has found him in acres of space. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost of this second half.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That'll be a throw. And it's played forward. Valverde. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold played over towards the opposite flank. Tries to get it clear. And that's a goal kick. Ruben Diaz looks to the other side. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Foden. Cleared away. That's been won straight back. Rodri. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. It's a promising position. Valverde. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodri gets good distance on it. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got... and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Nori. Vardiol, and he goes cross-field. Lewis. That's very neat. That's an excellent interception. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ruben Dias. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni, gently done. Tchouaméni. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Nori. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden carries the ball down the right. Rodri playing towards the other side. Savinho. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Stones gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Lewis. Rodri. And it's Lewis. Caresses it through. Savinho. And Bernardo Silva! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Bellingham. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Tries a deft little ball. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Stones gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Savinho. Savinho shifted upfield. Savinho. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And they've got a throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham plays it in. Ruben Dias tries to clear. Now it's Haaland. Foden. And here's Foden. Lewis. Has a quick glance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Ignori. Plays it out wide. Savinho gets into some space. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Savinho's cross. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Straight at the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Valverde. Chouameni. Tries a measured ball. And that's been repelled. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a good ball. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. And a chance! And they can't read. Valverde. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Some good work on the right flank here. Moved on forwards. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chooses to go back. Alexander-Arnold. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Lewis. Foden. Foden hurtling down that right flank. Foden. Nice control. Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewis does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Mbappe! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Bellingham. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Nice interception, well timed. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Aim forwards. Nouri. Looks to the other side. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And here's Savinho. Savinho. Oh, it's played into the area. Chouameni. Valverde. Chouameni. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. And here's Foden. That is lovely. Fires it in low. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stones. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. And it's Lewis. And here's Haaland.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Guardiola shifted upfield. Played into space out wide. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. That's good play. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Mbappe! Defending of the desperate variety. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's anyone's ball now. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Valverde! Valverde! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been clubbed away. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Forward it goes. Haaland spread out to the left, and he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good ball, good take. Ignoring. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Valverde looking for a runner. Lewis attempts a clearance. makes it clear. Aim forwards. Haaland. And it goes cross-field. Foden. Foden. Lewis. Aimed in towards the centre. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And that has been cleared. Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Now it's for... Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. Searching passes played there. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Knocks it out wide. Rodri. He's gone for goal! And he's following up! Rodri. Played towards the other side. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Foden. Foden chooses to go cross-field. Now, where's he looking? Now it's Savinho. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Haaland clears it away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Ball's gone out of play. Rodri. Lewis. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out to the right. Foden, and that's aimed into the middle. Bernardo Silva. Applies the finish!
Bernardo Silva really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Guardiola head over towards the opposite flank. Out for a throw. Valverde. Valverde. Delivered with swing. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Rodri. Ignori. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. Valverde. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Lewis. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And it's played forward. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ignori. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Lewis. Foden. Showing good feet. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Ignori. And here's Savinho. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. And it's Valverde. Goes for the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Valverde really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Savinho. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Vardio. Rodri. Savinho. Out to the left it goes. Can he? And a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Haaland is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Howson. Eder Militao. Forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Tchouaméni looks to the other side. Foden with the foul. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. That's not going far. And here's Valverde. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Goes for goal! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found support out wide. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bernardo Silva with the clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. And here's Foden. Time to deliver. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rodri. Lewis. Moved on forwards. And here's Foden. Oh, that's neat. Now that's well seen too.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. And here's Savinho.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold have it back and can go and Bellingham! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Foden. Lewis. Savinho. Ignoring. Oh, good ball! Oh, look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Pressing to intent. In he goes again! And that could come back to haunt them. And it's hoisted clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he get onto this? Now that's a lovely exchange. Foden. Haaland gets rid without sophistication. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, sweet feet. Nicely shaped cross. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Haaland. He's in space and looking for options. Mbappe is flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lewis. And it's Bernardo Silva. Looking here to chip it through. Lewis. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. Eder Militao is there and he can get that clear. Over to the left. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aimed in towards the centre.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Savinho.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Haaland providing an outlet on that flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tchouameni aim forwards. Vardiol. Stones. I think we're just about done here. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. It's out for a goal kick. Just 5 minutes left. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Eder Militao. Foden. Lewis. Proves too strong. Lewis has got himself a free kick. Crossbar comes to the rescue. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Lovely bit of skill. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. That looks a good cross. Haaland with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rodri.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Foden. Lewis. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Played out towards the right wing. The ball is loose, and oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Eder Militao. Haaland. Rudiger. Tchouameni. Bellingham shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior done delicately.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foden. Haaland succumbs to the pressure.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bellingham. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Haaland. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. Clipped into space. Stones getting this one clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Savinho.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tchouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. Haaland, gently done. And it's played forward. Bellingham, and it's lofted through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Foden. Lewis. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Foden. Rodri. It is now or never. Time is against them. And here's Haaland. Nori. Very nicely done. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's hoisted clear. Rodri, Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Mbappe. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. That's really well cleared. Haaland on 2 now, and looking for 3. Valverde. Foden. They are right into last chance territory. Haaland. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Nori. Bernardo Silva. Final seconds, this has to be it. Sabinho. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. Foden! And it's Rodri. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Bernardo Silva. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. Savinho. Rodri. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Savinho. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. Rodri. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Foden. They really do have to make something of this. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he cuts out the supply. Eder Militao. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ignoring. Guardiola moved on forwards. Rodri played out to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. Gets it away. Rodri. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Valverde. Howson. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Rodri. Foden. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. For both players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was